Investors, tycoons, and business leaders, welcome to the January 14th, 2019 Advance Report from McGowanGroup clients and NetWorthRadio.com listeners. I'm Spencer McGowan, your financial weatherman and host of NetWorthRadio.com. We're going to go through a quick tour of the global financial markets right now with a short-term view, 6-month graphs. We're going to look at what's trending for 2019 and provide some investment intelligence that you just can't get anywhere else. And here we go. This is Dow Jones Industrial Average. Merry Christmas. Ouch. That was Christmas Eve. A painful way to go in. Santa did show up. He was just a little later than expected, according to the Stock Traders Almanac. Here we go. See that bounce? That corresponded to an important change in posture by the Federal Reserve. The mini panic of 2018 is illustrated here. Ouch. It began back here. Well, that was October. Look at this. Nowhere to hide in October, nowhere to hide in November, and boom, December, even worse. These will happen from time to time. We issued some advice from Warren Buffett's newsletter at the time. And what were we doing? We were scooping up bargains. What bargains were we scooping up? Well, I'm about to show you the indexes for the categories that pay good income and have a superior bounce to the Dow Jones Industrial Average rebound, which this week the Dow top 24,000 at the top, settled back down a little bit at the end of the week. Let's move categories. Here we've got global high yield bonds. This is a basket of bonds, and it's backed by companies and countries from around the world. And you can see a compelling bounce with good relative strength here coming off of these lows, and most of the global high yield category sporting a superior gain to the Dow and outperformance, and many of those choices in global high yield fixed income have yields well above 8%. Let's move to another category. This is just crude oil, just energy. See this downtrend in oil prices from 77 to a low of near $42 a barrel. That corresponded to gasoline prices plummeting. It has to do with the Fed too, because this week's report, Consumer Price Index, was 0.1% decrease in consumer inflation. That's called deflation. And it means that the Federal Reserve, according to bond traders, is more likely to cut short rates. That makes cash flow assets more valuable. If energy looks attractive because the U.S. became a net exporter of crude oil for the first time in 75 years during 2018. We were importing 14 million barrels a day in the past decade at the peak. Now there's net oil going out. Liquid natural gas also attractive. What do we want to own in light of the shale revolution and United States energy dominance? These are the pipelines. The oil pipelines out of the Permian are full. The gas pipelines are full. That means if you own a pipeline, you get paid a toll fee for every barrel, every million BTU of gas that flows through your pipe. There are yields out there well above 8% in this category. This index is still about half price, actually a little less than half price, and these companies are actually registering large gains in revenue and in profit, because if your pipe's full, contract comes up, you hand your customer a longer term contract at a higher price. That's good if we own the shares, if we own a piece of that pipe. And that's what you see here in the pipeline index and this rebound. Two investment categories that pay superior income. It may be appropriate for your portfolio. Better get to NetWorthRadio.com. Fill out the preliminary client questionnaire. Come down to the Crescent, and we'll do a 1-hour brainstorming that could make a difference in your future income and potential gains. I'm Spencer McGowan, your financial weatherman. Be sure to subscribe, because when there's fast-breaking market news, then it can impact your portfolio. We come to you not just with the news, but with what we're doing about it. Thank you for tuning in. My firm, McGowanGroup Asset Management, sponsors NetWorthRadio.com and, of course, our YouTube channel under McGowan Group. Some educational disclosures and discussions that I wanted to add to the broadcast. The first is, I'm very proud of our team, including Stephen Norris, who will be added as soon as we redo the picture. He's our newest team member. Come down, meet the team that cares, get a written plan, because the securities we discuss, the financial news we discuss, that's not a recommendation until you actually come down and get a customized plan at the Crescent. You'll get a tour, and we look forward to seeing you. We're going to cover value at risk of loss in portfolios, and you can see it right here. Learn about our performance, what happened in 2008, how long did it take to recover. All of those items are posted right here at NetWorthRadio.com or the McGowanGroup.com. The other part of the program, when we look at price fluctuations in bear markets and risk control, that's a huge part of NetWorthRadio.com. We look forward to helping you advance your plan and your cash flow. Come down and meet the team that cares.